the home for all your Yankees news, updates, live streams, and play-by-plays. This is Max Coverage TV, and this show starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV, the place to be for all your sports wants, news, and needs, and most importantly, live breakdown shows for your New York Yankees. Thank you for joining me. Happy Monday to you all. Hopefully it's full of greatness, full of success. It's a new week to be a better you, so go out there and get it. Hopefully that translates to the New York Yankees as well. We all know what happened over the weekend. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know when I go live the next time. Join this amazing community full of Yankee fans. But the day is today. It's June 9th. The Yankees are off. So I'm going to go ahead and break down the series so we're all ready for tomorrow's game. But before I do that, let's shout out to my people in the chat. We got Bill O, we got Steak, Action VJ, John Murphy Jr., Phillip. We got those are your elite members of the pre-live crew. If you're not a part of the pre-live crew, you got to get here just a little bit sooner. But smash that doorbell on the way in. Hit that doorbell, aka the like button here. Thank you so much, guys. Let's break down, before I get into the Royals series, I made a video already on the page today, breaking everything down for the Red Sox, but I wasn't live, and I want to talk to everybody live about what the hell happened over this past weekend. It was an embarrassing loss, once again, back-to-back weekends, man. Back-to-back weekends where the Yankees get embarrassed. This time, it's a little different than last weekend. Because the Dodgers, we all know they're the defending champions. They're a great team. They're dealing with injuries, but I don't care. Dodgers are the Dodgers. But the Red Sox are a different story. We were at home. We were in New York. We had to hold down home field. The Red Sox were limping into that series. 9.5 games. I'm sorry. I think they were like 10.5 games behind in the AL East. 4th in the division. And they just flat out embarrass our pitching staff. Game 1 was great. Game 1, I mean, it started great. Let me fix that. It started great. But then the Yankees kind of let the Red Sox come back a little bit. And like Bill O was saying, what's up? Tiffany's in the chat as well. Like Bill O was saying, how you doing, Miss Terry? Good to see you. Hi. Good to see you as well. Pathetic bullpen, pathetic pitching performances. Will Warren pitched game 1. He looked good. He got, beat up around the 5th inning. Gave up like 4 earned runs. Then the bullpen gave up 2 more earned runs. That was on Ian Hamilton. No, that was on Loizaga for game 1. But, I mean, this bullpen is atrocious right now. Ian Hamilton, I don't know what is going on with him, but he's only pitched 1 1/3 this week. He has a 13.50 ERA. It's mechanics. I don't know if it's the injury. He just can't find the strike zone. The guy is throwing, he has a 15% walk rate. It's bad. That's double what the average is in the MLB. The average MLB walk rate is 8%. Loizaga, he's given up 4 home runs now in his 9 2/3 innings pitched. I'm giving him a little bit of a grace because he is coming off a bad injury that he's missed basically a year and a half. He hasn't played in a long time. But Loizaga, I've been saying when we got Loizaga back, that was going to be a huge boost to this bullpen because he throws hard. He throws 97, 98, sometimes 99. That hasn't been the case yet, man. So Loizaga's been struggling. We already know we're dealing with injuries with Luke Weaver, with Jay Cousins still hasn't even made his debut yet this year. But dare I say it, that Yuri De Los Santos, his spot is probably right now secure in this bullpen. I would take De Los Santos over Ian Hamilton right now. Right now. Is the bullpen the priority now over starting pitching and infield help? I would say so, Action VJ. I would say so right now. I do think the Yankees will be looking at starters as well. Because if you look at it, we have Fried, we have Rodon, I believe in those guys. I know Rodon struggled yesterday, but that was his first bad start in like, 9 starts. So Rodon, I believe in him still. But after that, dude, Schmidt, Warren, Yarbrough, they've shown us they have a good, some good things to those players, but they're inconsistent, man. And that's a problem. I know Luis Hill's going to be back around the All-Star break, right? We're going to get him back eventually, but I think right now the pitching has to be the first priority because DJ he's playing pretty well. He's playing pretty well. I mean, he's hitting, 260 right now? He has a WRC plus of 110. The league average is 100, so that's above average. So, I mean, listen, I still think the Yankees are going to be looking at a right-hand infield bat. I don't know who that will be because it's hard to tell right now with, who's going to be buyers, who's going to be sellers. But I think right now the bullpen, we gotta fix something in this bullpen. Are they just gassed out, right? Yarbrough give up 8 runs. It's hard to win in this league when your starter gives up 8 runs. I do give him a little slack because 3 of those runs should have been on Pablo Reyes, but they weren't errors, so they were on Yarbrough. But at the end of the day, he didn't have his best stuff either. So, I mean, back-to-back days, our starter gives up 5+ runs. It's hard to win. But let's try to put it behind us. There was a little bit of silver lining with this series coming out of, this weekend. Like I just touched on, DJ LeMahieu's been playing well. Jazz Chisholm Jr., his bats from coming off the IL, he's hitting 400. Judge is just being Judge, right? So the offense, they did what they could. They scored 9 runs, 7-7. So they've scored, or they scored over 7 runs in each game. It's hard to win in baseball when your pitching gives up 10+ runs a game. So, like Philip says, 11 runs in 4 innings is unacceptable. No, yeah, exactly. Because, Philip, thank you for pointing that out because all the damage the Red Sox did yesterday was on the latter half of the freaking game. The first 4 innings, they were shut out. We were cruising. And then the fifth inning happened, and then it all went downhill. We gave up 5 home runs yesterday. The first time the Red Sox have hit 5 home runs in Yankee Stadium since they said it was like May of 2010. That's insane. What's up, Chad? After your Packers release Jair, where do you think he will sign next? I don't know, bro. Honestly, don't know. You've seen the Red Sox have called up Roman Anthony. I saw that. That's a big sign or big call up for him. Number 1 prospect in baseball. So he's going to help out that team. Billo says he's not throwing strikes. They're not getting ahead in the count, so the breaking crap and such is not working. That's true. I mean, the Yankees, Ian Hamilton, he's always behind the 8 ball. Loaizaga. I mean, Fernando Cruz gave up 2 runs yesterday, but I believe in Fernando Cruz. I'm not worried about Fernando Cruz. His splitter is unhittable. So, but there's big concern with Ian Hamilton. There's a little bit of concern with Loaizaga as well. I'm giving him a little bit of grace because he's coming off the injury. Maybe we get Big G back for the weekend series. We'll find out. And if anything drops during the show, news related, I'll be reporting on that as well, but probably won't see much today with the news because day off. So yeah, Rodon's walk, yeah, walks kill anybody, Philip. I mean, walks kill anybody. But yeah, when Rodon starts to walk batters, it starts to unravel, it looks like. What's the update on Luis Hill? Is he even throwing bullpen? Last time I heard from Hill was he was throwing from the mound. They are quiet with Luis Hill. Last update I have is from May 30th, and he did throw a bullpen session on May 30th. He only threw about 15 pitches, but that's all I have, bro. Like I said, hopefully tomorrow we'll have some more updates and stuff like that, but Big G, Hill, hopefully we'll get some good news this upcoming or tomorrow. But let's dive into this series versus the Royals here. So we got Max Fried going game one, which when Max Fried hits the mound, I feel good about it. But the Royals pitching, they're not anything that's that's a good team. That's a good rotation. They got some good pitchers over there, and we're going against a lot of these good pitchers. Game one, we're going against Noah Cameron. He's one of their young guys. He was like number 5 in their farm, but they're dealing with a lot of injuries too with the starting rotation. But Noah Cameron has filled one of the voids really well, and he's pitching great in 31 and 2/3 innings, 0.85 ERA, 2-1 record. He has 19 strikeouts. He doesn't strike out a ton, but yeah, he's a rookie, John Murphy Jr. Yep, he's a rookie. Let's take a look at his chart, though. Like I say, he doesn't strike out a ton, 16% strikeout rate. He has a 25.9% whiff rate, but guys aren't getting the barrel of the bat on his pitches. So he's in the 89th percentile there. Fastball, changeup, cutter, curveball, slider thrower. Averages around 91, 92 miles per hour on the fastball. He has a great breaking ball, a great off-speed pitch. So we got to watch out for the off-speed. And he's a lefty. So that means the Yankees are going to deploy all their right-hand bats tomorrow. If this man is in the lineup tomorrow, if Pablo Reyes is in the lineup tomorrow, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be pissed off. I do not want to see this guy in the lineup ever again. After game 2 of the Red Sox series, that's all I needed to see, man. That's all I needed to see. So I'm eager to see what the batting lineup will be like tomorrow. So taking a look at his last couple of starts here, Noah Cameron pitched. I mean, he's gone 6 innings every start so far. 6 innings in every single start, and he gave up. Look at that. He's only give up 1 earned run, 3 starts. So the guy has some good stuff to him, man. He's only give up 3 earned runs in the whole season so far. So he's good. He's got good stuff. It's not going to be an easy game, Pillow. Reyes stinks. What's up, dirty Danimal? Reyes, he sucks. He sucks. It's not going to be easy. I mean, taking a look at the Royals, I'll bring up their stats in a second here, but as a team, hitting-wise, they are top 7 in batting average, but they are bottom 7 in on-base and slug. So their OPS is pretty low collectively, but they do have a good batting average. And as you see right there, their home run leader is Vinny Pasquantino. Their batting average leader is Michael Garcia. And RBI is also Vinny Pasquantino. Bobby Witt's had a great year. So not seeing his name on there does not say he's having a bad year at all. Bobby Witt has been balling for them. He's hitting .291. He's crushing the ball. Let me bring him up here in a second and bring his chart up just to show you what he's been doing. .291 batting average, .841 OPS. As you see right here, when you see a lot of red, a lot of good things happen. Best sprint speed in the league. Best range in the league defensively. He's hitting the ball, and he's hitting the ball hard. So, Bobby Witt Jr., Michael Garcia, and Vinny Pasquantino, those 3 players are who we need to watch out for in this lineup. Salvador Perez is having a pretty down year. I'll bring up his stats here. I've been saying it. I think he's a future Hall of Famer in this league, but his stats are down. .229 batting average, .355 slug, .621 OPS, only 5 home runs hit this year for Salvador Perez. And if you follow baseball, if you follow what this guy's done in his career, this guy's way better than that. Way better. Look at that. Look at the chase rate. He's right now the worst player in baseball with a chase rate at 45%. Action says, when can Bobby Witt Jr. opt out? He needs to be a Yankee. He can opt out when he's 30 years old. When he's 30 years old. Oh, dude. Action VJ, give me Bobby Witt Jr. at age 30. I'll take it right now. So it was smart. It was smart for the Royals to sign him, early, because if you look at his contract now, it's a cheap bargain for a player like Bobby Witt Jr. Pasquantino, 280 batting average, 433 slug, 766 OPS. You see the charts. He doesn't strike out. He doesn't swing and miss a lot and get great range defensively. He's a good player, man. Another young player, only 27 years old, having a healthy year. Last year he was a little bit banged up. He had a hand injury, if I'm not mistaken, that missed about 2 months of baseball. But like I said, there's about 3 players in this lineup that we need to watch out for, and that's Vinny Pasquantino. That is Maikel Garcia, which I'm bringing up right now, and of course Bobby Witt Jr. If we can get these 3 guys to if we keep these guys at bay, I think we have a great shot to win. I mean, you remember last time we saw the Royals, we swept them in New York. So look at Garcia's chart, man. Doesn't strike out, doesn't swing and miss, doesn't chase. Great hitter in this game. Another young guy for them, 25 years old. So they got a core 3 guys that we need to watch out for. Rudy says Salvador Perez always plays good against the Yankees. That's true. That is damn true. Every time we played the Royals, it seems like he's gone yard at least twice in that series. And he's, like I say, he's a future Hall of Famer in this league. He is. I respect Salvador Perez. Michael Yoder, what's up, man? Good to see you. Smash that like, guys. We got 31 in the chat. So game 1, we got Noah Cameron. But every time we got Max Fried on the mound, I'm feeling good about my chances. I'm feeling good about the Yankees' chances. Let's see what he does bouncing back from that performance against the Dodgers. Right? Let's see. Well, he pitched 6 against the Guardians, but that's a good bounce back. But let's see what he does against this poor team against the Royals. I mean, like I said, hitting wise, OPS wise, bottom 7 in the league for OPS. So I do think we're going to see a dominating performance by Max Fried. So I'm always feeling good about our chances when we got our ace going for game 1. I'm feeling good. Game 1 is also on TBS, by the way, if in case you guys were wondering, it's on TBS. But game 2, folks, game 2, it's a little bit different because Chris Bubich, he's been pitching really well. He won AL Pitcher of the Month for the month of May, in case you didn't know. 5.3 record, 1.43 ERA, 1 WHIP. He has 79 strikeouts in 75 innings, and we have Clark Schmidt on the mound. Clark Schmidt. We all know our good old friend Clark Schmidt. Who are we going to get? What kind of Clark Schmidt are we going to get, right? Are we going to get the one that's this year showing us that he can pitch 6 innings? Or are we going to get the Clark Schmidt who's going to be walking batters left and right and struggling to make it out of 5 innings? So this matchup right here with Chris Bubich and Clark Schmidt, I feel a little bit more scared about because how great Bubich has been pitching. Clark Schmidt, 4.04 ERA. Last year, before he got injured, he was looking fantastic with a 2.85 ERA. So I want to see that ERA drop. I still believe in Clark Schmidt, but he's such an inconsistent pitcher in this league. He's been that way his whole career. But if you take a look at his game logs, 5.2 against the Guardians, pretty decent, right? Only 1 walk. When Schmidt is not walking batters, he's looking good on the mound. 8 strikeouts. He had a great performance against the Guardians. He gave up 3 runs, though. Gave up 3 runs, but almost 1 out away from a quality start. What's up, Rick? Good to see you, buddy. I'm doing good. How you doing, man? 8 strikeouts for Schmidt, only 1 walk, gave up 3 runs, but all in all, I think that's a win start for Clark Schmidt. So he has a good matchup. Like I said, the Royals aren't offensively, they're not a juggernaut. But look at this guy, man. Chris Bubic, 27 years old. He's having a career year. All that red. When you see red, that means it's good. That means it's good. So, walk rate, 7.5% below. That's above average for a pitcher. Strikeout rate's 27%, 77th percentile. The whiff rate, chase rate, everything's great, man. These hitters aren't hitting his pitches hard with the exit velocity. And he's another lefty. That's another thing that we're going to have to pay attention to this series, guys. How good is this team going to be hitting these lefties? Because one thing about Bubic, doesn't throw hard, only averages 92, 93 miles per hour on the fastball, but everything works in this guy's arsenal. His breaking pitch, his off speed, even the fastball works. He just doesn't throw it hard. He is a good pitcher who's having a career year, and he's finally starting to come into his own here, because I remember, let me see if his numbers from last year. I mean, back in 2022 when he was super young, 5.58 ERA, but he's getting better every single year. But last year and the year prior, didn't have a lot of innings pitched. Looks like he's finally coming into his own. So, Bubic is someone that we need to be careful with, because he can throw it, man. Here's his game logs here. He's gone at least 7 innings the last 3 starts. The last 4 out of 5 starts, he's gone at least 7 innings. So, this guy's got some good stuff. Granted, he has one against the White Sox. He has one against the Twins. Twins are a little rocky, but how about Paul Goldschmidt? Is he doing good? Paul Goldschmidt's doing good. His batting average is starting to fall a little bit, but all in all, he's still hitting above 300 with the glove. He's still looking great. So, I like what Paul Goldschmidt's been doing, and he hits lefties hard. So this should be a good series for Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitting lefties. He has a 13.00 OPS against lefties. That one is on Prime. And then guess what, guys? For Game 3, we're seeing another lefty. Hello. Hi. Hi. You streaming? Yeah. Oh, we weren't streaming today. I'm just streaming. I'm talking about the series. I'll be done in a second. Cole Reagans is going for Game 3 for the Royals. So they're deploying all 3 lefties against us. So it's going to be this is going to show us what this team can hit, you know. This team is very left-handed dependent. So, Action says they should let Goldie DH more, rest his legs, and have Rice play first. I mean, that would be, if you're DHing Goldie, then that means maybe Dominguez sits more. And that's another thing, man. This team needs to play Dominguez. It didn't make sense for him to sit, what was it, Game 1? You set him you played him Game 2 against Crochet when he hits right-handed pitching way better. OPS over 800 against right-handers. And then he struggles against lefties. You put him against a dominating Garrett Crochet, which I'm okay with, because you want to give him reps. You want to make him get better at hitting lefties, by all means, but it doesn't make sense for Aaron Boone to sit Dominguez versus a righty and then play him versus a lefty. Just play him every game. Just play him all the time. Trent Grisham's bat starting to become a little, since April, he's barely hitting over 200. So I know what he is defensively. He is a great defensive center fielder, but I want to see Dominguez getting all the reps at this point, because his bat is just that good. I know against lefties, this is going to be a tough series for Dominguez, but play him. Play him. He's got to get better, and the only chance for him to get better is if you play him in real time against lefties. And we got 3 good lefties that we're going against. Yeah, all these games start at 7:40, yep. So Cole Reagans, he was hurt for a little bit, but last year had a dominating year, a 3.14 ERA last year. He only has 48 innings worked this year, but dude, 76 strikeouts. 76 strikeouts. Hold on. Look at that. What's up, Khadiza? How you doing? Hussein, how you doing? Good to see you. 36.4% strikeout rate for Cole Reagans. 32.9% whiff rate. This guy has some good stuff to him. I know the 5.18 ERA is kind of glaring in the 10 starts he has, but the fact that he has 48 in 2/3 innings pitched and he has 76 strikeouts. He had 223 strikeouts last year. So, Corey says, Max wanted to ask if anybody took that DJ plus 1,300 home run yesterday. I doubt it, Corey. But if they did, good for them. Good for them. What's up, Joseph? And like I said, Corey, it's good to see DJ starting to get his bat going. It really is. So, those are the pitching matchups. Game 3, we have Will Warren going. So, I like Game 1. We have Max Fried. Game 2, we got Clark Schmidt. Game 3, we have Will Warren. So, we have a lot. Game 2 and 3, we'll see what we have. We'll see what we have. So, let me see. Reagan missed like 3 weeks with an injury. But he's back. He had his start against the Cardinals. He struggled 3 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, only 4 strikeouts. So that was his first. This will be his second game back from the IL. So hopefully that bodes well with us. But this guy is nothing to slouch out, man. This guy they got a good rotation, man. The Royals do. They got a good rotation. So let me bring up DJ real quick just to highlight what the heck he's been doing. DJ LeMahieu. He's trying to spin the turntables, man. Let's go to the splits and see what he's been doing in June. Look at that. DJ LeMahieu in the month of June, folks, hitting .429 and 21 at-bats. 1 home run, 6 RBI. He's only struck out 4 times, which is low for him. A 1097 OPS, 619 slug, 478 on base percentage. I mean, let's go. You're absolutely right about Jason Dominguez. Play him. The other issue is if the Yankees are depending on Stroman to pitch for them again, they can go fly kite. John, I saw the reports. I really hope. I know they're saying they're working him back to be a starting pitcher, but hopefully it's for a trade because I don't want to see Stroman. I don't. We've seen enough of what Stroman can do for us. Your wife and I are going to Wednesday and Thursday's Royals game for our 10-year anniversary. Well, man, you enjoy it, Phil. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. I hope the Yankees can pull out a win for you guys. But that's the breakdown. That's what we got on the docket coming up soon, man. This tomorrow, 7:40. It's a new series. Hopefully, it's going to be another series win because we beat the Guardians. We took this series loss against the Red Sox really ticked me off. It really kind of highlighted how tough this team has been. And before I head out, I want to show you guys. Let's see here. Team stats. I want to show you how tough this pitching has been the last week. The last week. So give me 2 seconds here. So this is the Yankee stats the last 7 days. I'm going to go with the ERA and show you how bad this team has been. Look at this. Yarbrough, 18. I mean, this because he had 8 runs, but like Ian Hamilton, like I just alluded to, Ian Hamilton only a 1 1/3 innings pitched, 13.5 ERA, 2 walks, no strikeouts, 2 earned runs allowed. Cruz with an 11.57 ERA in the last 7 days. That's 2 1/3 inning pitch, 3 earned runs, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, which you already know his strikeouts are just His splitters are untouchable. But this bullpen is struggling badly. Brent Hedrick, 4 earned runs, 3 and a 2/3 inning. That's what the trickle-down effect is when you have a guy like Luke Weaver on the IL. Because Luke Weaver is your closer. So now that makes Devin Williams your closer. Now that makes who's going to be the new setup man? That makes Loaiza the new setup man, not Devin Williams, right? Mark Leiter Jr. You have to move him up. So like all these, when one goes down, everybody moves up a little step. So now you got guys that you don't really have in bigger situations pitching for you, like Brent Hedrick, like Ian Hamilton, in a much bigger situation than you would if Luke Weaver was healthy. Instead of Ian Hamilton pitching in that situation, you probably will see a Mark Leiter Jr. pitch in that situation. But now they have to have Mark Leiter Jr. pitch the 7th or 8th inning instead of the 6th or 7th inning, because one guy is down. That means everybody moves up. That's the issue with the Weaver injury. I want to shout out to Tim Hill. He's looked great. I want to shout out to Yuri De Los Santos. He's looked great. Even Mark Leiter Jr.'s looked great the last week or so. So there is some good into the bullpen, but guys like Loaiza, guys like Ian Hamilton, guys like Cruz, Brent Hedrick, these guys are struggling. Wouldn't it be great to personally see Big G debut in Kansas City? Who am I kidding? It'd be awesome to just see Judge hit one out of the park. Judge is going to hit one into the fountains, Phil. Just for you. Just for you, buddy. But that's what we have for right now, guys. I just wanted to pop on, talk some Yankees with you all, hang out, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining the series preview here. I dropped a video as well on the page today, so thank you guys. I will see you all tomorrow for Game 1. Yankees, Royals. I'm out of here. Peace. And always, go Yankees.